Hello there, my name is Nicola White. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the first of a two-part series centred around Dead Horse Bay in New York. This place was once part of Barren Island, a remote and industrial corner of Brooklyn, long erased from most maps. At first glance, it looks like any other stretch of shoreline, quiet, wind-swept, almost forgotten. But the further you walk, the ground begins to change beneath your feet. Sand gives way to shards of glass and pottery. Broken bottles, fragments of plates and teacups, shattered ornaments, marbles, rusting metal, all shift gently with the tide. But how did these objects get here? Well, partly because of this. From the early 1930s onwards, a man called Robert Moses, the New York City Parks Commissioner at that time, embarked on a vast amount of urban development projects, which changed the face of New York, but which also displaced hundreds of thousands of people. Entire neighbourhoods, usually poorer ones, were forced to move from their homes to make way for new bridges, recreational areas, parks, highways. Many families had to move in a hurry and could not afford to take all their belongings with them. Buildings were torn down, streets disappeared, houses were bulldozed. And it's widely believed that much of the rubble, along with the contents of those homes, was brought here and dumped into Dead Horse Bay, then buried beneath layers of sand and soil and simply forgotten. Objects that once sat on kitchen shelves, toys once treasured by children, personal belongings left behind. But now, decades of erosion have peeled back the shoreline, revealing these fragments and providing clues to the lives of forgotten New Yorkers. Mudlarks, historians and artists come here to search the shoreline, not just for beautiful objects, but for the human stories these artefacts reveal. Come along with us today and let's see what Dead Horse Bay is ready to give back.
This is part of the landfilling that happened more than 70 years ago, and there was a lot of stuff that was dumped. New York collected the garbage, and this was the convenient site that they put it. It used to be a place called Barren Island, and this was the bay out here. This is Dead Horse Bay out here. But, the shoreline used to be a lot further out. Water levels have risen, and big storms. I think it was the late 60s, early 70s. The cap broke, and Dead Horse Bay, the mudlarking site, was born.
Now I've spotted something shiny over here. Just there. What is this? Oh, looks like a little earring or something. Yeah, it's a little screw-in earring with possibly some initials. Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh yes, that's lovely. It's like a
Yeah,
little
I love finding
pendant or
stuff like
something,
that.
isn't it?
Yeah. Yep, cool.
Beautiful. Well, we're both off to a good start, aren't we? So much to look at here. It's hard to know where to actually just get down and have a look. It's like overload for the brain. And here is a little coin. First coin of the day. What's that? A cent, do you think? Probably.
Wheat penny. Yep.
A wheat penny. A wheat penny. Look, down here is something that shows us a little bit about the age of some of the things that we're finding here. This is a savings bank card here, dated 1952.
So another reason why they called it Dead Horse Bay is there were horse rendering plants that were up and down the beach, right along that shoreline over there. This is probably a little bit smaller than a horse bone, but animal rendering plants. I think this is a pig bone.
There's a few more coins down here. Look, here's one. And all manner of other things. I have found something here which looks quite interesting with lots of lettering on it, I think. Ooh, I will show this to Merrill, see what he says.
Oh my goodness!
Look at
Sorry
that
about
for
the
tiny
beeping.
writing and lots of it.
That is, I love stuff like
Yeah,
this.
me too.
With the writing.
What is it? Is it English or is it?
It's the 10 Commandments for mice.
I love
Couldn't resist.
Take a moment. And I shall appear, and I shall show the mice the Ten
I wonder what they're
Commandments.
commanded.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to finding out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, isn't that great?
That's really cool.
I hope it says something really deep and meaningful.
Yeah, I might have to go back on those 10 Commandments.
And thou shalt not steal cheese.
Right, right. Thou shalt not covet mouse traps.
Now, what I did there is what I often do, is I stood up in excitement and left. There it is. There it is. The digging tool.
I did that before.
I am a first-rate pro at that. Oh look, and there's a coin. Little coin as well.
There you go.
Oh, that's it. Ooh, I'm really excited about that thing.
This is a good day.
I think it's going to hold the meaning of life,
I think so too.
which is great because I've been looking for it recently.
I'm excited about these conditions. I mean, I see the beach like this.
Quite a big coin as well.
Oh, look at you.
But it's very, you
Beaten
know,
up, but
there's
still.
nothing on it. Oh, what's this? Oh. I love that. The 10 Commandments for mice. That's gonna. That
Thing that popped into my head.
totally makes me chuckle. Oh. Oh dear.
You know, I couldn't even make that out. That's amazing that you were able to tell that's a doll.
That was a doll.
Yeah.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time.
It was cradled by somebody
Yep.
in a former life. And what's impressive are the amount of shoe soles here as well as bottles. Oh, look. That's just so special. Oh, look. Oh, I love that. I love it. That is definitely coming home with me. Now, there's an interesting coin down here. And it looks as if it's got Chinese writing on it, I think. It's different. Oh, what's this? Look. Well, it's an upper body. So we've improved on just the head. Oh, do you know what? I can see something there, I think. Could be some kind of pendant, but I'm not sure. I'm looking at this. Yeah, I think it must be a pendant because I can see the little loop at the top. Let's have a look. Oh, it is. It's a little religious pendant there. Possibly something missing from the front. Lovely. I'll stay in this little spot for a while. Let me just put that in my bag. Now, this down here, where's it gone? Put it somewhere. This also could be a little pendant, actually. Maybe a little religious pendant, possibly. I'll give it a little zap and see if anything is revealed.
It's cold, but I just learned something. These are awesome. These are electric hand warmers.
They're rechargeable, and a very, very kind viewer sent them to me. And if you're watching and you're the one who sent them, can you please write me a comment and say that you did, because I owe you huge thanks and I can't remember your name.
Yeah, these are
But I bought
amazing.
them with me, and honestly they do the trick, don't they?
They do. Yes.
Yeah, they're good
We
because
got one glove on and one
it's
hand warmer.
miserable
It's
weather
really
today and it's
cold.
really cold.
Yeah.
So we're being troopers, but
And this is it's a concentration activity. And when you when you're concentrated on the cold.
and you've got like drips coming off your nose.
Sorry.
Yes, it is very wet. I've got my lovely pink knitted hat that Simon gave me, also from a viewer, which I really love. And yeah, but it's lovely. It's really lovely being here. Look at this down here. Part of an old toy gun, I suppose. Oh, I've just seen a lovely little pottery scene here. I do love one of these. And this one has indeed broken in just the right place. Look at that little lady sitting there, looking remarkably composed, considering how cold it is here on the foreshore.
Oh wow.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That is.
It's broken in just the right place.
Yeah.
I love it when it does that.
Do you think that was hand painted?
It looks more like transfer wear, I think.
This could be gold plated, could be gold. I think it's the end of eyeglasses.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, you've got something on. Yeah, that's right.
Got a little button here. This might be a ring. This might be a piece of silver. But I'm really excited about these two.
Yes. Can you see what it says on there? Hold on.
Not with my
It
eyesight.
says, I've got my contacts in, but I can't quite make it out. But it's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, we'll get an answer on that, that's for sure.
Yes. Ooh, what's on there then? Will you put that in the electrolysis bath, do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Not sure. I mean, the metals here are very deceptive. Sometimes it'll look like copper. This could either be silver or copper.
Nice. Well spotted. It could be like a religious medallion or something, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could be. We'll find out.
Look at this down here. It's cardboard. So it's a bit wet, but it's an old alphabet picture, I suppose. Well, what a change from yesterday when it was absolutely freezing cold. I mean, it's still a bit nippy today, but the sun is out and it's so glorious. Look at this beautiful blue bottle here. It's in one piece. On the underside it says bourgeois.
Antique. I don't know if I could call it antique jewelry.
Oh,
Might have some writing on it. I see it as a four-leaf clover.
yeah, can I look?
Of course, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, looks like it could have come from something jewellery related.
Yeah, perhaps, yeah. I think, well, we got to clean it up. This might have some writing right on the front.
Just found something quite strange down here. It presented itself like that, and on turning it over, look, it's like sort of resin with lots of flowers in it. Roses by the looks of it. Now there is quite a lot of cutlery on the foreshore here. I've just pulled out this fork, but what's interesting is it does have on it there US. So maybe this is from the US Army? Possibly? What do you think? There is so much to look at here. So much metal. You just have to get down on your knees and look really, really carefully. And then, oh, you see something that looks a little bit different, like this. Oh, I wonder if that could be a pendant or something. Possibly. Oh, that's exciting. I'm going to put that in my bag and hopefully there'll be something underneath there. Give it a little zap in the electrolysis kit. Watch this space. There's a spoon. See if it's got anything on it. Oh, it does, you know. It does have something on it. It does. Let's give it a little rinse in the water. It says horn and hardari or something. Can you see that? One to research, isn't it? I do love a name to research. I think that just down here I can see a cross, or part of anyway. Yeah, definitely. It has definitely seen better days. I've just seen a really lovely piece of glass for a fish. It's kind of pinky, orangey colour. Look at that. That is perfect for a fish head. Where's the sun? Oh, there you are. Perfect. So I've just bumped into these two lovely ladies here. And please, can you introduce yourselves?
Jen.
You're Jen?
Uh-huh.
And?
Maureen.
Maureen. Jen and Maureen. So, Jen, can you show us what you found?
I did. My husband found it. I can't take credit.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Oh my goodness me!
It's a bead.
That is so exquisite. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite.
Yeah,
pretty much my favorite that he found.
Isn't it incredible
anyway.
that it's still in one piece?
And then this is really cute. It's broken, but it's hard to tell. But it's a frog playing an instrument.
Oh yeah,
It
you
took
know,
me a
like
little,
they do.
It took me a little bit to figure out what it was.
A frog playing an instrument, of course.
Yeah.
And you got some marbles.
Yes, definitely some
nice
marbles.
handful of marbles.
Yeah, there's a melted one in there too.
And
here's a pretty bead too.
lovely...
That bead's pretty.
that's
it's like
nice.
a pink color. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a head too.
Oh, a head. Yeah, I do. I like collecting heads.
Yeah,
I've
me-
got a
me
few
too.
heads at home as well. That is a particularly nice head, though.
Yeah, I
admit.
like that one.
Yeah, very nice. Oh, and you got a Victor.
Yeah.
Well, you know what we have to do? A bottle stopper in the sun shot with that, don't we?
That's the only frosty one I found.
And there
Never
is a
found
very
a frosty
nice
one.
today. That's very nice.
Did you just find it? Just now? Oh, that's your gem.
Well, thank you, Jen. I
You're
will take
welcome.
the
Yeah.
mic off of you and
Thank
put it
you.
onto Maureen, who's going to show us what she's found.
I found.
Oh,
no!
no.
I found a gem.
It's like my nightmare.
I found
a
and
gem.
lost.
It's hard.
Oh, that little bead. Yeah.
No, that's a gem.
Oh, it's a gem.
It's
Let's do a gem.
glass
Oh,
gem.
look at the gem in the sunshot.
It was on its side, so I was like, "Oh, that's an odd color. I bet it's a gem."
That's So good. And I know that you've got a dog head on
Oh,
your
you wanna see
person
the dog?
somewhere. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I found this is cute too.
Oh my goodness.
It's a button cover with a dog face on
That's
it.
hilarious.
It's
Did you
metal.
find that today? That's great. Look, the two dogs. Isn't that great? I love this dog.
And my friend will put that in a candle for Halloween.
That's
Really
amazing.
good.
So how long have you two ladies been coming to Dead Horse Bay?
I've only been coming here since 2024. Yeah.
2024.
Yeah, but I've been beachcombing for a long time.
Have you?
And I've probably been coming like 15, 20 years,
Have
but
you?
I didn't have a car for 10 years, so back when there was stoppers everywhere and little celluloid dolls, and then now I come once a week. This is my closest beach.
What does it do for you? Why do you like beachcombing?
Stress relief.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with you there. So the
it's
same
totally
for you.
Brain scrubber. I don't listen to anything. I don't talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I just spot the fun.
Fantastic. Well,
And now when I travel, I look at the waterways and I get out at 6 a.m. and no matter if it's rivers or oceans or whatever, I'm down looking at the history of where there was mills. And it's so much fun.
Yeah.
fantastic.
Definitely the searching the history is really fun too.
Yeah,
When
that's
you
what I
find
love.
something really
That's what
cool,
I
yeah.
really love doing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for showing us your finds and for sharing that with me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, good luck. I hope you find something absolutely
Yeah.
fantastic.
You do too.
Thank you. I've just seen down here the teeniest little key. Look, tiny, tiny little key. Can you see it? Just here. I wonder what tiny little drawer or box this tiny little key opened. Now, what is this that I have just spied down here? Ah, US Army, I guess. US something, anyway. I can go with my fork.
And this
Oh,
is verified
yes.
uranium glass.
Yes,
This isn't,
yes,
but-
yes.
It really, you shine it and you can tell what is, fluorescent.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I have also got one, very specially. Here it is. So let's go and search for some uranium glass.
Let's go.
Look, we got a bit there. Nice bit of uranium cup by the looks of it. Yes. Very nice. Can't actually pick it up because I've got too many things in my hands. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Yep. So I've just shone my light here and I can see another bit. Look, it's great. Isn't it? You can see it there, shining away. I might be able to use that in a fish. Actually, that would be quite useful because that can be a fin. I'm in the middle of making a uranium glass fish in London, yeah, and that's a really nice bit. I'm shining my uranium torch to see if I can spot uranium glass, but actually what I've spotted isn't uranium glass at all. Let me turn off the torch. It looks like a rabbit or something with its hands behind its back. Oh, how strange. What's that? Yeah, it's odd, isn't it? It's like a lady with her arms behind her head. You can stay there, lady. Look at this bottle down here, underneath this metal. It's very grand, isn't it? Shenley. Very grand indeed. How is the uranium glass search going on? Let me pop
A few more.
pop
oh,
a
sure.
microphone on you.
I found a few more pieces of uranium glass,
You
but
have?
I'm usually not a glass person. This thing was cool, whatever it is.
Oh, sounds hopeful.
Here it is. I got glass in there, so I got to be careful.
Yes, yes, do be careful.
Here we go. Look at this little thing.
Oh, it's a tiny little, like a pint
It's a beer
glass.
mug for a mouse.
Yes! Oh my gosh,
Go with the Ten
is.
Commandments.
It's a beer mug for a mouse. Or maybe a rat, because it's quite big.
That is quite big, yeah. Yeah, the mouse would have to go to meetings and, yeah.
Very good. So also, well, no, you're busy doing your UV hunting at the moment, but before we go, you have to show us what you found.
Oh,
So-
sure, absolutely.
So, I'm looking forward to finding out what
Yeah.
you have found on Dead Horse Bay today.
Yep.
Which is, let's face it, a much more pleasant day in terms of weather than yesterday.
Oh my goodness!
Isn't it
Yesterday,
incredible, the difference?
I'm still defrosting from yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, just look at that sunset over there. It's just so glorious. Absolutely glorious.
Yeah, you got that pink line
Yep.
right on the horizon.
Yeah. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight.
Right?
Although rumour has it there's going to be some snow tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right.
Merrill's going to show us some of the little treasures that he's found today. Oh my goodness me! Look at you with your bag full of things.
Yeah, I never cleaned out my bag from yesterday.
Is this from today?
Yeah,
So
those
you-
are from today.
So you've got a variety of tags here. Like, what are they? Are they ID tags or something?
No idea. That's the fun of it. We clean it and we figure out what they
Ooh,
are.
You must send me
Absolutely.
pictures, because it's very much like the one that I found, isn't it?
Yes.
There's definitely some lettering on there. You've got a nice button there. Oh my gosh. You have a butterfly. Oh, that is heavenly. That's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
And you've got a heart. So I wonder if that's like a pet tag or something.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. It could be like a dog tag.
You've got a little person. Is that your silver dime?
Yep, that's a silver dime. This one is silver.
Oh, that's like a little pendant or something, isn't it? Maybe. Gosh, look at this. What's that? That's interesting.
This is the pendant. Here we go.
Oh, yes, yes. And you're going to put that in a
Yep.
electrolysis bath, aren't you?
This was one of the first things that we found.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is really interesting. Yeah, it looks like maybe a religious pendant. Lots and lots of coins.
This just looked like spaghetti. I had to pick it up.
Yeah, that's your spaghetti that makes you think of pasta.
Yep, yep.
That's nice.
It's like chemistry class.
Yes.
The poor teacher had to explain it to me 50 times and I just nodded my head like, uh-huh.
Wow, what a spread of
Yeah.
stuff.
I like this one too.
Yeah.
This one I don't think I'm going to clean.
No, you're going to leave it like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got character.
it has. You could
It's
hang it on
interesting.
the Christmas tree or something.
Yeah, it could have some writing on it. I'll try to clean it a little bit, but I want to keep that green there.
And you've got some lovely uranium glass.
Yeah.
Can you shine your light on it a minute, or is it in
I
your
sure
bag?
can. Yep, I could get it. And this was my ring that
Actually,
I found.
I've got my light. Hang on. Ooh, I could shine it. I'll give you my light, and you can.
Yeah.
There. Yes, yes, yes.
This was a cool
yes.
experiment.
Yeah, it's great, and I bet if you came back in the pitch dark, if you're not too scared of it here, because it's kind of out of the way, then I bet there'd be loads shining all over the foreshore.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing finds. What would you say, or do you have a favourite? Oh, look at that one. That's, oh, I thought it was
I think
like
it's a piece of plastic.
uranium orange.
But I was like, ooh.
Do you have a favourite piece?
Yeah, favorites would be this. I like the spoon handle. The spoon handle
Yeah.
was really cool from yesterday. Always like rings.
Well done, Merrill.
Thank
well
you.
Well done.
And I think this was the button thing. Yep.
Yeah. Well done.
Cool.
What,
Thank you.
What a cool load of finds, and to think they were all in somebody's pocket or in somebody's house or
Yeah, very happy
at
with these.
some point. Oh yeah, that's nice as well. What a great day.
Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, thank you very much indeed for watching. It's great to see you as always, and it's been way too long. I've been absent for well over 2 weeks, so I'm really excited now to be here to share with you some information about some of the finds that you saw us find at Dead Horse Bay near Brooklyn. And I hope that wherever you're watching from, that you are in good health and in good spirits. So I had a fabulous time in Brooklyn. I was there for about 5 days. The last time I was in Dead Horse Bay was in 2022. Yeah, 2022. And I can't believe how fast the time's gone. And I had a fabulous time then. And I had an equally fantastic time this time. And I'd like to say a big, big thank you to Merrill for being a fantastic mud buddy extraordinaire, for picking me up at the airport, and for taking me to Dead Horse Bay on those 2 outings. It really was such a fabulous time. It was freezing cold and raining, but yeah, we just stayed out in all weathers and had the best time ever. And you can find Merrill's social media at Metal Detecting NYC on YouTube and also on Instagram. And Merrill is a bit of an expert on metal detectors. And in fact, he is an ambassador for XP metal detectors in the USA. And so whilst I was there, he gave me some lessons on the XP Deus 2, which was so useful. And now I am so grateful and fortunate to actually have an XP Deus 2 here, thanks to Merrill and thanks to XP metal detectors. And so I'm really looking forward to familiarising myself with it and to sharing with you what I find. So thank you very much, XP Metal Detectors and Merrill. And as many of you know, I don't generally detect on the River Thames. I mean, detecting and mudlarking, it's just 2 completely different experiences. But I have tried it once or twice down there, and I may well try it again, because there is a setting actually on the Deus 2 for the Thames. But I will definitely head out into the field when the rain stops, because it's absolutely pouring with rain out there, and so it's way too muddy to go metal detecting. Oh, and one last thank you too. I want to thank Merrill's family, Merrill's lovely family, Maya, Danny and Gabby. It was fabulous to meet you, and thank you so much, Maya, for the blizzard care package. Now, when I was in the US, typical, there was this blizzard warning and there was so much snow, and I'm sure that it wasn't particularly great for the people living there who are used to the snow, but for me, visiting from London, we hardly see very many flakes of snow here at all, and so I have to say it was pretty exciting. And I went out and I took some great footage. I went down to Brighton Beach and Coney Island, and I was up to my thighs in the snow. There were seagulls. You couldn't really see further than 10 feet in front of you, and it was really extraordinary. And I got some great footage. So in the next Dead Horse Bay video, I will show you some of that footage. And we went mudlarking. I went this time with my friend Alex to Dead Horse Bay after the snow, and it was just so beautiful, but also there was just a whole new range of objects on the foreshore. It really had to be seen to be believed. So do make sure you watch the next video. Stay tuned for that. So I've got here in front of me some of the objects I found, and I've got some lovely little metallic objects. It's always really nice when you clean off the metal. You find something and it looks like it might be nothing at all, but you put it in the electrolysis bath and you give it a little scrub, and then you see an initial revealed. That was the case for this little pendant here, which, to be honest with you, I didn't hold out much hope for, but on it is a little J, and it makes you wonder who wore that. Was it Jane or Jennifer or James or Jocelyn? But somebody, you know, had this given to them perhaps as a gift by somebody who loved them, or somebody treasured this at some point in the past. And equally, again, this earring with initials on, flourishy initials there, very, very special earrings. So who wore this? And it's the fact that these objects really do get my imagination going. And so I wanted to reflect on that a little bit and mention to you a couple of quotes by Ivor Noel Hume, British archaeologist. He was born in 1927 and he died in 2017. He wrote several books and I'm a real fan of his, and I was preparing a talk about mudlarking a little while back, and I used some of his quotes from his book Treasure in the Thames. But these quotes, they apply equally to other rivers, other places like Deadhorse Bay, not just to the objects in the Thames. And what he says here is, the river's treasures are not confined to tangible objects, but also include memories of people and events. And he then goes on to say that each object is a spark to ignite the tinder of the imagination. And I just think it's so true. And these quotes really, really resonate with me when we look at these objects, such as this little pendant, such as this earring. We think about who might have owned them. We think about the events that may have come to pass that meant they ended up in Deadhorse Bay. For example, the events of when people were displaced from their homes. I mean, I know not all the objects on Deadhorse Bay are there for that reason, but certainly some of them, some of these objects could be things that people were forced to leave behind when they had to leave their homes in a hurry. So indeed, you know, the river does hold these memories of people and events. And I just find those quotes just so, yeah, evocative. Really makes me think. So my favourite item, which caused much amusement at the time, was of course the 10 Commandments for mice. And that just made me chuckle so much, actually, for days afterwards, for some reason, because it does look like a little tablet, doesn't it, of 10 Commandments, perfectly just the right size for mice. But in fact, it's not the 10 Commandments for mice. It is, in fact, the Lord's Prayer for mice. And it's tiny, the writing. I couldn't make it out there on the beach, but it's had a little clean up now. And yeah, it's the entire Lord's Prayer. And it's a really special find because it was my dad's favourite prayer, the Lord's Prayer. And so it was really special to find it, and to think that it's just been washing around in the river for probably well over 70 years. It's lovely to have found it. And what else have we got down here? Oh yeah, so it's kind of interesting that a few of these objects that I found are faith related, you know, the 10 Commandments for mice, but also the little cross, which has certainly seen better days, and this other little religious pendant here with the cross on it and something missing from the other side. Just going back, by the way, to Ivor Noel Hume, the archaeologist, in the 1950s, he actually moved to the USA. So I expect many of you have heard of him anyway. And he wrote Artifacts of Colonial America. This is a beautiful book, and it was gifted to me by a friend, Rich, also from New York, during my last visit in 2022. So if you're watching this Rich, thank you very much again for this book, because it's absolutely fantastic. It's got so much information in it. And so Ivor Noel Hume, he became an expert on American historical archaeology. And yeah, I love his writing. His books are just brilliant. I've also got All the Best Rubbish. He wrote that, All the Best Rubbish, as well, and that is an excellent book. So if you enjoy mudlarking, treasure hunting, beachcombing, history, that kind of thing, then look up Ivor Noel Hume's books. Now, there was a lot of cutlery on the foreshore, as you may have noticed, and I've got my two favourite bits here. This fork, which has got US on it, so very possibly from the US Army, I expect. It looks like it could have come from a kit bag, doesn't it? And this spoon, which is from Horn and Hard Art, which I'm sure you've heard of, those of you in the USA. It's a famous restaurant which was founded in about 1888, and it was one of the first like automated restaurants, or an automat, so people would put money in and then get their meal out from behind a glass cabinet. So almost a little bit like very early fast food. Now, that is it for the finds. Oh, apart from this Chinese coin, which cleaned up quite nicely. I don't recognise it. I'm not really very expert on Chinese coins, but if anybody knows what it is, from what year it is, then please let me know. So the other thing I wanted to mention to you, because I was browsing through the newspaper archives and looking up Barren Island and Dead Horse Bay, and you'll recall that Merrill was talking about earlier on in the 1900s when there were rendering plants, like animal processing plants there, and that's why there are often a lot of bones on the foreshore at Dead Horse Bay. Well, I was looking in the archives and I discovered a story relating to an elephant who actually died in 1911, and the remains of this the remains of this elephant called Carrie were taken to Barren Island to be processed. I just thought it was interesting because obviously we know that there were a lot of horses that were processed there, and cows and pigs, etc. But I thought it was worth mentioning to you this little story of Carrie the elephant. So this is in the newspaper from 1911, and it says, Carrie's funeral pyre at Barren Island. The remains of Carrie, the New York hippodrome elephant, which died on Wednesday after an attack of pneumonia that lasted a week, were moved from the hippodrome animals' quarters after the matinee Thursday afternoon. Carrie's body was taken to Barren Island, where the skin was removed and the skeleton was preserved for the Museum of Natural History. So I wonder if it's still there. The hide will be sent to John G. Robinson of Asbury Park. Much difficulty was experienced in getting the elephant out of the hippodrome building. A rope harness was hitched to Johnny, or Jenny, the next largest elephant in the herd, and one end of the rope was tied about the dead animal, which was then drawn out of the stall and placed on a truck, after which Jenny was hitched to the truck, and in this improvised funeral carriage, Carrie was drawn through the large doors which are used for the transportation of scenery, and thus to the street. Carrie weighed 6 tons, was 150 years old, I didn't know elephants lived that long, and 10 feet 5 inches in height. She consumed 400 pounds of hay and grain mash each day. She was the largest performing elephant appearing in public at the present time. So, an article from 1911, and Carrie's remains ended up at Barren Island. So I just wanted to share that miscellaneous bit of information with you. And on that note, I'd like to say a big thank you to you all again for watching, and how much I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for donations that you've sent to my Ko-fi and super thanks. I really appreciate them. And I just generally appreciate what a great community you are. Very supportive, and yeah, thank you so much. Right, well, I'm looking forward to being back again very soon with more adventures in the mud and the snow. And in the meantime, please take care of yourselves and please put your comments in the comment below. Let me know what your favourite find was. Let me know your thoughts and any other nice and kind comments that you may have. All right, sending you much love from here in London and see you again soon. Bye-bye.
There is a travel ban for New York City and Westchester and New Jersey starting at 9 tonight. Only essential vehicles should be on the road. nyc.gov/snow. Broadway shows canceled tonight. Every zoo in the city and the aquarium are closed. They'll stay closed tomorrow. Libraries are closed. Kind of a theme here. The Staten Island Ferry, a modified schedule, starts at midnight. NYC ferry suspended. New York waterway still running normally. Commuter train service is also being affected. Governor Hochul says the subway should keep running.
We expect some disruptions. The MTA will do its very best to maintain normal service to the extent possible. Regular subway service